Hello, my name is Rylan J. Lindsay. I'm a student at the Georgia Gwinnett College School of Liberal Arts studying cognitive neuroscience, and today I'm going to be showing you how to find cortical volume using the Human Connectome workbench. So the first step is to identify or be able to identify the specific cortex that you are measuring. The best way to do this is using a brain atlas, such as the Allen Brain Atlas, what I'm using today. And in order to access this, you will have to go to atlas.brain-map.org. And when you get to this page, you can scroll down to Adult Human. You can use a modified Broodman or gyral map, whatever you prefer. I'm going to be using gyral today. And once you click on it, what we should see when it decides to load is, here it is, a interactive coronal slice map of the human brain. And if you use your scroll wheel down here, you can look at all the individual slices. And over here, you can select whichever cortex you're looking to measure. And today, we're going to be looking at the cingulate gyrus just for the purposes of this tutorial. However, you can select and look at any sort of cortex that you're looking to measure. You should be able to find them all in this map. But what we want to do now is sort of memorize the general pattern and shape of the cortical folds. So now we go into the Human Connectome Workbench, and as you can see, we're on the Volume tab. Got to make sure you're on the Volume tab. And you'll want to select the coronal axis, or the coronal slice in the View area. So that way it matches the atlas that we're using. So now we can scroll in and out or click and drag up and down to go through all of the different slices to find the specific slice that lines up with our map. So this might take some time, so bear with me. All right, once you have something that looks pretty similar, I'd say that's good enough for a tutorial, though you can be probably a little more precise yourself. You want to locate the gyrus using the same map that the atlas. And now in order to measure the volume, what you want to do is just try your best to get as close to the edge of the gray area here. It'd be a lot easier if you had a mouse, but I'm currently using a laptop. But I would recommend a mouse, and you just click. So when you click, you should see that it produces the coordinates to a voxel being the name of that little dot we placed, a three-dimensional pixel. Um, and now what you'll want to do is try to be on the same sort of axes as your first one and go to the next or the furthest area, still in the gray portion, and just place another voxel. And one more thing that's important is before you do this, make sure you go into symbols and set the diameter to, I'd say 2 millimeters or just anything lower. It starts out at 6, and that can get in the way if you're trying to see kind of what you're doing. But now we can see we have two voxels, both of which share two axes that are the same and are only separated on one. That makes the math very simple. All you need to do to find the volume is just find the difference. And if you placed yours, if your placements aren't on the same two axes, if they only share one axis being that they're in the same slice, that's okay. All you need to do is just do a little bit extra math, but it shouldn't be anything too complicated. But that is how you find cortical volume using the Human Connectome workbench. Thank you for watching.